left hand, but he also has good head fakes off of those moves, able to using those fakes and footwork to get him shots at the basket.
I am not at all surprised, not because of the tradition of Ginebra. We keep in mind in the game in Victorias, rain or shine was also ahead by 16 points. Barangay Ginebra just stormed back. Remember, that was one of the best games Story ever played. Just took command of that ball game. Of course, Story's gone from Ginebra already. But you know, they learned also something from losing a lead against Alaska the other day.
Well, Ginebra is coming back. If my math is correct, I believe they're on a 28-1 run here. It's a huge run, whatever it is, a very big run for Ginebra, and another turnover right away.
This is scary if you have to play Ginebra soon. When you see all of those big guns running at the same time without Tequiwa, who we lost earlier because of the ball throwing incident on referee Aldaba.
Menk drawing another foul, and what a big game coming from Eric Menk today. Really playing well aggressively. And Reggie Larry, gets his fifth foul.
That is going to be important with 4:49 remaining in this game, and he has a chat with the referee. (96-85), 4:49 to go, fourth quarter. Mank delivering the big goods, and look at this, the shoe is on the other foot. It is 97-85. Here's Cortez. Alvarez. You get there's a tap in.
Finally a tip in.
And Larry knocking that in. 26 points.
Finally needed a big bucket right there with his fifth foul. Larry getting a big basket.
Nice steal. Cortez tapped it cleanly over to Buenafe, who will go straight to the hole.
And draws the foul right there. All of a sudden, a little life back in Air 21 after being down for a while. Possibly 5 straight points and a chance to cut this lead back down to 7.
At the end of the third quarter, our score then was 82-74. Air 21 was leading. And look at this, Ginebra now ahead, 97-89. How fortunes can change so quickly in this game.
Well, it looks like Air 21's gotten a few turnovers and some stops here.
But they have a second win.
Yeah, well, Larry just gets fouled, going to the line. Now a chance to cut this lead all of a sudden down to 6. It looked like when Ginebra gets the momentum going and they were on the kind of run that they were on, all of a sudden it looked like the game was going to be a runaway for Ginebra, and now it's a chance to get back down to 6 for Air 21. Was looking at the time. Air 21, sorry, go ahead.
We'll just mention that this is a power move brought to you by Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamado as Stupid, responsible for, and I'm one of the architects of that big run, 23-7 blitz.
Big power move is right there as Larry knocks down both, cuts it to 6. No, with 2:57, Air 21 had 82 points. With 5 minutes left, they only had 85. So in a span of about 10 minutes, they were only able to score 3 points and never really effective with that zone.
Miller loses control. They'll have 13 seconds on their shot clock, but this is still far from over. 3 minutes and 31 remaining. You've got Tubit being reinserted into the lineup. There's a need for some batteries.
The Umbras getting a little tired. Interesting now with the import going out.
Tubit.
Good patience by Willie Wilson and Celino Cruz. Kicking that ball out.
Inside to Major Payne. Mank can't get it to trickle in on the hook shot. Lead pass, Buenafe 2 steps ahead. He will connect.
Watch out. All of a sudden, Air21 has cut this back down to a 4-point lead. And they're on a little run of their own.
And the Express finding its second wind. Looked like they were already set to just crumble after losing that huge lead. 30-second timeout brought to you by Handy Picks. Our first aid ng bahay mo, bonds all, seals all. This is just our first game. We've got the second one just waiting around the corner just after the news. We're going to have Derby Ace going up against Rain or Shine.
Another big game, two teams at 3-3. Ginebra right now at 3-3 in the standings, so this is a very important game for them. And obviously Air21 wanting to get a win to get up and tied with Baraka Bull at 2-6.
Get a chance to watch your favorite PBA players, and you can do that live when you text in Solar space PBA space mystery keyword and send to 2600 for a chance to win tickets to come to the games.
Now, Ginebra really needs to get a basket here. Air21 has been on this little run, getting some stops and getting out and getting some looks in transition here.
Buenafe has done the right thing of leading, spearheading the break. And they've been poking at that ball. Cortez with a nice swipe earlier. In the meantime, there's a foul as Wilson tried it inside, will visit the line.
Nice cut to the basket right there by Willie Wilson. And Willie to Willie. Willie Wilson finding Willie Miller. Rich Alvarez with no choice but to foul the cutter.
Talaga dito sa buhay ng professional basketball, you really have to have as many friends as possible. Don't create too many enemies because tomorrow, baka yun kakampi mo.
That's right, that's right. You got to leave it all on the floor and then...
Okay lang, di ba? Tapos bukas katabi mo pa sa dressing room.
Oh, there's some players who play for 4, 5, 6 teams in their career.
Alam naman, di kayo magpasahan, di kayo mag-usap.
Hindi pwede yun.
Hindi pwede yun. Hindi naman pwede magdedmahan ng forever yun. Una, bibigyan niyo ng sakit na ulo yung coach niyo.
Wag.
Okay, wag.
Kawawa naman mga coach. Treat them right. Show them love.
Okay. Saka be at peace with the world. Parang desiderata ito.
Big baskets from Willie Wilson there. Extended the big free throws, extended the lead to 6.
They gave them some breathing space. Alvarez snaps. The outside shot has deserted Air21. And the same thing happened to them in the game against Stock and Tex and in their previous game as well. And this is something that has been a problem for them. Against Santa Lucia, it happened also when they lost 106-98.
Yeah, well, they're the #1 3-point shooting team in the league, but they've struggled. And I think part of it in this third quarter, fourth quarter run that Ginebra had, some of it was just shot selection. Ginebra went into the zone, and some of it was shot selection. Some of it was just missing open shots. So if it ever stays in that zone, they'll get some looks from the outside. Somebody's got to step up and knock them down in this run.
You're right, because they don't turn over the ball, but it's just that they do turn over the ball rather a little more often than others. 20 on the average. They are the second as far as many turnovers are concerned. The team with the most turnovers is Derby Ace, interestingly enough.
Yeah, it is interesting since they play a little slower pace of basketball. Ooh,
oh boy, traffic jam. Train crash. Everybody playing referee here. Yan Yao, his arms outstretched.
I think they got Buenafe. I think they got Buenafe on the push. Let's see here as Willie's driving.
Kamay.
Well, and without that hand, it might have been a charge on Willie Miller and a big stop for Air21, but with the foul called on the push on Buenafe, Miller's going to the line, makes the first.
Finally, we reach the century mark. Never with a 5-point lead, 2:14 remaining. Miller with a 20-point game. First 20-point game as a